for some Bud Light?
Fresh, smooth, real Bud Light.
See you, dude. Wait!
It's all here.
Well, the big game is right around the corner, and if you don't have tickets to Phoenix and plan on watching from home, there's another tradition to look forward to: Super Bowl commercials.
Obviously, now some of them end up being iconic. They stick around through the years. Want to welcome in our Super Bowl commercial expert, Entertainment Tonight's Kevin Frazier, joining us right now. Thank you for being here. Please say hello to Kansas City.
Bill and Grace, it is great to talk to Kansas City. I feel like I'm with Kansas City every day because my co-anchor, Nichelle Turner, of course, is a stone-cold Missouri girl.
All right.
She bleeds black and gold and red and white. I have to hear about it every day.
Has she converted you yet?
I'm there. I'm getting there.
Okay,
I'm getting
okay,
there.
one step at a time.
Don't worry, I'm a K-State grad, so you won't hear me doing that MIZ business, but
Okay.
we'll worry about that later. But let's go ahead and talk about, for 22 years, Super Bowl's greatest commercials. Obviously, they've entertained us with a different theme. What do you think viewers are going to see this year on the Battle of the Decades?
You're going to see some of the most iconic Super Bowl commercials from all time, from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s. What was your all-time favorite commercial? Like we just saw that great Bud Light spot with the pilot jumping out. You think about in the 90s, we had supermodels and superstars, Larry Bird and Michael Jordan, Cindy Crawford in front of that Coca-Cola machine. Let's go back to the 80s. Mean Joe Green and the little boy in that Coke ad. You're going to see all those, and then America will get to vote and decide what was the greatest decade and what was the greatest commercial. And so that's what makes it fun, because I think America is the real experts. We watch the commercials. We sit down and watch the game and watch the commercials. Sure, you guys in Kansas City have a vested interest. I mean, there's more commercials this year, but normally it's about the commercials.
Yeah, absolutely. And you obviously mentioned several famous faces throughout those commercials.
Yeah.
But what would you say the all-time favorite commercials in each decade have in common?
Magic. Because think about this. It cost $7 million for a 30-second spot this year.
Yeah.
So companies are bringing the best and brightest. They make you laugh. They make you cry. The Clydesdales, you know, they do ads that just change the way we feel. You know, I think about watching the Super Bowl with my inside the stadium with a four-star general when they did the Budweiser ad where the soldiers walked through the airport and the people just stopped and started clapping. I'll never forget that ad. And standing in a sky suite with a general and his wife, she's crying. He's trying to fight back tears. I'm trying to fight back tears. Super Bowl ads are different because they're about so much more than just the product.
Yeah, I mean, they know they have that 30 seconds, that 60 seconds to grab you, to hook you, to hold on to you. So they really put that effort in developing them. And that's what makes some of the best Super Bowl commercials become iconic, you know, in an age when we're trying to watch TV without the commercials. We want to stream everything. We want to fast forward through it. Is that why we're looking forward to these commercials so much?
Yeah, because they're special. They're different. They're not just hawking a product. They're giving us something incredible. And each and every advertiser wants to move you because they feel like at that expense, you move the dial. You know, my co-anchor, Nichelle, last night, she was at the Ant-Man premiere, and Paul Rudd, chief super fan, of course, you know, and you think he's excited for Ant-Man, but he's really excited for this game. And so you think about it, the Super Bowl means so much more to people than just a game. It's like a Lifetime Achievement Award event. And so even on one of the biggest carpets in the world, he's thinking about the Chiefs and he's thinking about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you know, there's so much entertainment that goes into the Super Bowl. You obviously have the Chiefs in the big game. You've got the halftime show. You've got the commercials. As the expert, Kevin, when's the best time to take a bathroom break?
Never. You go to the bathroom
Just hold
before
it.
the game. Because think about it. Get your food, go to the bathroom, and you hold it for those 4 hours. You get focused and locked in. You know, if you go, you miss a commercial. If you can't go during halftime, you're going to miss Rihanna. And are you gonna leave in the middle of the game while the game's going on and your beloved Chiefs are out on that field? It's one of those times where you have to fight through. You have to handle your business. Hold on. And you know,
I'm going to be sitting on the couch thinking, man, Kevin told me to fight. I'm fighting.
Fight through.
Hold it or wear a diaper. Those are the options. Kevin, thank you so much for taking the time this morning. We really appreciate it.
Hope to see you guys down in Kansas City. Kansas City, down in Phoenix. It's going to be a great game.
Well, you come on to Kansas City anytime, too. But Grace and I didn't make the cut list on the way to Phoenix. So take care. Have safe travels for you. All right?
You'll be in spirit with me.
Team player. Team player. Thanks, Kevin. And don't miss the chance to vote for your favorite Super Bowl commercial of the decades. You can catch the special tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here on KCTV5, or you can stream it live and on demand on Paramount+.
Well, all right. Keeping that in mind, how are those stocks doing out there? We're going to keep an eye on Wall Street for you this morning as the markets are now open. Well, down a little bit here, over 100 points as things begin today here on this Tuesday. But hopefully we'll get an uptick here shortly. You are watching KCTV5 News at 9.